know who they are. They are not walking around in plain clothes.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
We'll start right here in the middle.
Trump deportation, we hear a lot about this.
Trevor Denton, 2031, reports today that Nick Saban might be interested in coming back to coaching. What would be your reaction if Nick Saban returned to the field?
I wouldn't be surprised. I kind of always thought that was going to happen. I kind of thought it happened for 1 year. And I say that just because we've seen stuff that we've been talking on the phone. I have to stop. You guys do, but his ability to coach players and change lives is so good. I just think it would happen.
Left side. Harvard coach, it's a different landscape in college athletics. Your confidence that the new rules can be policed and enforced?
It seems like it's happening, so I don't really have a lot of confidence in it. That's no disrespect to the system or anybody involved in it. It just doesn't seem like it's happening. Now you have appears to be states passing where they're not going to have to, so I don't know how that possibly work. Like I kind of joked with this earlier where you have in the NFL like hey, salary cap, but then if the system doesn't follow it, maybe it'll work.
He is absolutely not standing in for me, and he's not standing in for the other. The fact of the matter is that the young man.
Dick Cox with Indy Sports and Cox Sports Broadcasting. Coach, do you feel like coaches today would rather go and maybe get a player in the portal that they know has got that college experience, and you don't have to take the time to try to develop them as a freshman, and then if you do, then there's no, sure bet that that freshman's going to stay with you for 4 years? What do you think that most coaches are doing?
Well, I think that's really complicated. I think that the question always used to be, do you build through like an NFL professional sports, build through free agency or the draft? Teams have their ideas of that. The problem with this is it's not you build through free agency in the portal or you go through the draft. In high school, because in the draft you draft them, you have them for 3 to 4 years, whatever by round is. When you say go through high school, because you're not going to have them for the second semester. So I think that's a really complicated question. All depends on. I don't think it's a number like you take this many portal, this many high school. I think it all. There's a lot of stuff in that. Evaluating the ones you take and who are they, who are their families, how do they make for them to stay when they don't go away.
Left side, front row to the passing field.
Hey, Coach Michael Brawler, WNSP in Mobile. You talked a little bit about it upstairs, but can you address your relationship with Hugh Freeze? Obviously, you have a lot of fun on social media with the golf and the fishing, but you guys are linked between both being at Ole Miss and that rumored Auburn job before he got it. If you could just talk a little bit about y'all's relationship.
Yeah, I like Coach Freeze a lot. He's done a good job. He's really good to my brother. My brother worked for him. You guys think that a lot of people think that I was directing when I was fishing or involved. It wasn't. It was way back to years ago. That's kind of where the fishing started.
Right side, second row.
That's Mike on 3. Hey, kind of along those same lines. Maybe to go behind the curtain a little bit, but there's nothing to the madness with social media. Kind of obviously you're promoting your program, promoting yourself, promoting your own brand. What goes into kind of when you decide to send the tweet? What's the mentality?
To answer questions under oath about former president's cognitive decline and the administration. demonstrations.
Chris Lowe asked me before, he's like, man, you seem really like quiet today. Like,
Will weigh in on what is now going to be a massive scale, the potential legal trouble that is now brewing. Also tonight,
some of that,
leaders are
a lot of that was by
will be
design.
here to respond
You know,
to
that
a level
I
of
think that when you take a job and you're at a place where maybe it's been down
The headline reads,
how kids
"Biden
are
is one
today,
of
like,
Biden's border advisors."
you gotta get out there, you gotta do things to be creative, to get your brand out there.
We need advice from the very
That are
people
not
who
like
created the most preventable
Versus just go play
national
with it.
security
Well, yeah, okay, well, that takes a while to play with it while they're kind of on the field, so it brings attention to your program. Recruits see it, parents see it. I get all the time from parents, whether they're there or they're coming to me, and like, I feel like I already know you because of your social media, like, you love it. So there's a lot in there to that kind of stir the pot stuff, things like that.
Marxist communist status.
And then I think you don't do quite as much
The Democratic Party.
once your program, you know, has gotten to a point where you are able, you have national attention for your brand. Where we are now, compared to where we were 5 years ago.
They are paralyzed with fear.
But then there's still some little stuff in it that just, I feel like I look at social media on a daily basis, if I do things, hey, that's fun, so I do that.
Now, Zoran does not have an impressive resume or a list of accomplishments. As a matter of fact, none.
That
He's
part
zero.
goes on.
He has virtually no experience in the private sector and very minor experience in government.
It's like the solar thing, where you blow it, I'm like,
Economics or logistics,
stuff like that, but that
but he is an
social
avid
media,
believer
like,
in
just from the
communism
standpoint
and
of like,
his
hey,
radical
you have to
democratic
wait 5 minutes, like, when you write a post, before you post it, you gotta wait 5 minutes.
communism
before
with
you
plenty of
actually post it.
anti-Semitic,
A lot of times I just post some stuff and I
So
just,
today, Democratic lawmakers, they welcome Marxist Mamdani with open arms into our nation's capital. A warm welcome first. Take a look.
Travis Brown, KBTX, piggybacking off the earlier question, I think when enforcement does eventually come down, it'll involve universities kind of having to do what's better for the sport as a whole, maybe not good for their institution. Do you see schools doing that? Is that something that can be expected moving forward, that more people will kind of do what's good for the whole of college football?
are asking like teams in the SEC, are they gonna do what's best for the whole college football versus like their immediate
Including members
in the
of the
SEC?
squad and AOC, one does have to wonder if he privately was
That's
praying
college football in general, I think better win
He
now.
steadfastly refused to condemn.
Especially
He wanted Bernie
SEC, so
Sanders to gush
unfortunately, I don't think
with
this is the
socialist,
last that.
radical, Marxist praise. I am deeply impressed by the grassroots campaign Mamdani is running. The oligarchs are prepared to undermine democracy and spend tens of millions of dollars to buy the elections for his opponents. We will not allow that to happen. Grandpa Bernie led Mamdani is private jet, the oligarchy private jet for today's visit. The reality is we
Roster will win that year and then they'll post it from his act.
Billionaire George Soros has already funneled nearly $40 million.
We've operated for a while.
Backing Mamdani, who now does lead in the polls. Now, don't forget, this is a guy who was early bound to seize the means of production, help New York's already high tax system improve, burdensome regulation, a cradle to grave to the utopia that would never happen. And needless to say, New York's business leaders, they are deeply concerned.
Two,
And I
three
predict
close losses
he wins,
last year.
there'll be a mass
Anything
exodus
specific in those losses that you could carry over, not that you're able to reflect, that you could carry over into this year to reduce wins moving into those losses?
I've spoken to hundreds of business leaders saying, listen, nothing is going to happen this city without leaving where they've been involved in work. So they're talking about and all these other, political reactions. We're going to be okay, no matter what happens. And so I've had to do a lot of becoming therapist in chief, it seems, like saying, everybody, we're gonna be okay, maybe it's the mom and
But I also
how
don't
to calm down situations. And we'll get through this,
I also
don't
don't
panic, everybody.
go change the program because someone's working 1 year go one way and the next year they go the other way. That's just really
Private
how
equity company, every investment firm, every big bank, they all have offices in South Florida. It's called Wall Street South, and it's growing by the day. And I predict
Same question, Larry Ledger. Yeah, just Lane, real quick on your social media strategy. What's the story behind your profile picture? It's like a cartoon beanie on your shoulder.
not be able to know. At least no one from the Democratic honestly,
was actually a
their
Tennessee
radical
fan.
base, they don't even
And
have the
something,
courage to insist that
to her
Mamdani
daughter that was
fully
really
condemn the global
doing
intifada.
it.
Now, to be clear, an intifada is a holy war against Jewish people. During the first intifada, more than 100 Jews were murdered and more than 1,000 were injured. Global intifada means a global holy war. At a closed-door meeting, Mamdani, he promised that he will not use the
You have a
term
lot of success
global
developing players,
intifada.
but how much turnover you see, how do you get them, whether it's a transfer new guys to buy into your
Given
coaching
numerous
staff?
opportunities to condemn it, he steadfastly refused.
Well, I think that we just have a really good culture, we have a really good staff that, you know, is together for a second year in a row without losing anybody, that the expectations are set. A little bit like parenting, you know, when you try to have it nailed versus, okay, we're figuring out, there's, you know, different sets of rules from different assistants and stuff. Our players know that this is the way they gotta do things, and when they come in, that's the expectation. I think it helps us that we recruit and coach the same way. We don't, when you come on your visit, we don't really have all this fluff and all this stuff, like we're not gonna like, treat you one way. Like a lot of programs, and you get there, all whoa, this is what you like. So, kids don't come to us if that's what they're looking, they understand this is how we are.
New York City,
So,
mayoral candidate. He's the only conservative, he's the only Republican in the race. He's the
Tyler
only
Shaw
one
with
that's
Kiffin College Station with the new conference and the new schedules now. Do you miss not playing Texas A&M? No.
Curtis Leland, rock ribbed All-American from Brooklyn, New York. How are you, my friend?
Oh, my fellow blue-collar working class guy from Franklin.
They're going back row.
You know, when the Republican Congress.
Yeah, Chris Williams, Newsman, Oklahoma City. Coach, after OU hired their new offensive coordinator, I heard that the air raid doesn't work in the SEC. Can the air raid offense work, and if so, what ingredients are needed to make that happen?
Scattered and smothered or too over meeting. What do you like?
I can work on that. I can't be wrong on the stat, I feel like the most yards ever in a game, you know, speech,
Working class people.
was that
But
Excel
practice
sheet,
will have
it works.
allow this to happen. The
So I
Democrats,
just
when they
do
let
that.
Bernie
Plus,
Sanders
you gotta be careful of like systems are just because something's titled in a type of system, whether it's West Coast way back and forth, whatever it is, it's red, that doesn't mean they're all exactly the same. So, the guy's done a great job. I'm sure he really are.
Question, hold on a second.
Thanks so much. David Edelstein, WJTV in Jackson, Mississippi. With the way that the season concluded last year, being just on the brink of breaking into that first ever 12-team college football playoff, what is your sense of the vibe of the team, kind of the message heading into the new team this year, but looking to have the same goal and just take that last step?
Yeah, the team's so new. There's a lot of college football, unfortunately, your rosters has turned over so much. There's not as much like being over the year before, whether it's good or bad. The senior players
Coach, thank you very much.
All right, guys, thank you.
Thank you.
Only one with patriotic pride. I'm gonna stand up for my family on that debate stage and say, you say the cops should not come in when there's domestic disorder, that will be